Day 350. Day ratings a 7. Just woke up from a little nap on the couch. So I'm trying to hurry so I can keep the sleep level high and go back to sleep. I was upstairs. I don't know what I was watching right now. Oh, Ozark. I was watching Ozark, and I just sort of doze back on the couch, go to the side, and I woke up and like, oh my gosh, what time is it? 1 o'clock. Great. Oh, so the day 7. Got up. Time to get up. 7:30, 8, and then walk the pup. Pup cam. She's even on her little towel. Good job. And it actually had some sunlight. Oh, excuse me. So it was a nice little walk. And came back, told myself, okay, let's go for a run around 10:30. And got back around 9. Sat down, fed the pup, played with her a little bit. I was trying to think of something to eat before the run. I didn't have anything light, like a banana or crackers, something like that. But I just said, oh, it's good motivation. Just go for a run, then come back and eat. And it got to be 11, 11:30. And finally I get out the door, and I told myself, try to do 5 or 6. And excuse me, the first mile was a little, excuse me. Just had a sip of water before it's making me burp. Tried to get out and just have a regular run in hopes to do a double. First mile was, did it load? Right run? No, not yet. Still loading. Anyways, first mile I believe was 7:52. So I said, okay, legs may be a little heavy after the 13-mile run yesterday, and we'll just keep going. So I got to about 2 and said, yeah, you know what? I'm actually feeling all right. So, okay, here it goes. So I said, let me do this extra little add-on, and that'll put me at 5, like 5.5 I do out and back. And then the third mile was 7:09. I was like, okay. And I ended up going a little bit past the 2.5 mile mark. So I said, okay, I'll be able to add on, get in at least 6 today. And I got to 3, of course, felt great. Turned around and did 7:15, 7:07. And the ideal goal I told myself was just the last mile. I wanted to kind of throw down and see what my legs had left. So the idea of almost a 5 mile was good, especially with the 5 mile progressions I used to do. It's been a long time since I've done one. And so just take it easy. The last mile, get ready, just hammer it. Oh, excuse me. So mile 5 was 7:07, and mile 6 was a quick pickup. I got to 5:49. It's hoping for 5:30. That was the goal, but 5:49 isn't bad. Just a little bit mentally, I felt out of it. Just lost focus. I think a little fatigue from the week, and oh my gosh. Oh. Anyways, it was 6.3 for the run. It's like great. I feel great. That 5:49 sets me up pretty well. To tells me about where I am, and maybe I can hold that pace for the next race. So that a little bit of a positive note. Did a couple short, quick drills. Came in, did a light stretch, got some water, played with the pup, and was thinking, all right, let's go eat. Like I'm still craving Mexican food. There's Garcia's not too far away. So went to Garcia's, and then automatically I was thinking chips and salsa and some kind of burrito, maybe a just regular burrito or a chimichanga type, or a burrito enchilada style, something like that. Anything like that sounded really good. So I go and I have about a full bowl of chips and salsa, and then order. And I was like, I'm a little full because it was a big bowl. I mean, if I could, the bowl was giant. Like, so it's a lot of, it's a good 3 or 4 handfuls of chips. And so after I ordered it, it's like, I can kind of feel that maybe I could take half of that burrito home. And I came out and I said, no, I kind of want to eat it. So I ate the entire burrito. I ate about 80% of the rice. And then I had a few more chips. Had 3 cups of water. And then after that, I was walking. I was like, I ate too much. I should have held back a little bit and taken a box. But then I got back, saw the pup. I was like, come on, pup, let's go lay down. I was just immediately food coma. So I was on, took a good 2-hour nap. Oh, got up. And right when I got up, my dad had called. And I was thinking, oh my gosh. And plus the pup, this was kind of funny. The pup, for a reason, wanted to go for a walk at that time. And she made a point to stand on me, like, hey, remember me? Let's get up. And she just very politely, kind of politely, she gets a little heavy when she puts all of her weight on you. But there's it woke me up. I was like, okay, get up. Got the door, and again my dad called, so we had talked for a minute. He's talking about the game. I said, yeah, I was planning to go for another run. I think I ate too much food, and I don't know if I could run right now. I just feel heavy, and I don't think it's digesting at all right now. I feel like it was just an hour or two ago. Which, I mean, when you sleep, things slow down, right? So it makes sense why I didn't feel as digested. I would have hoped. I said, I don't think I'm going to go. It's too much, and I don't want to wait till 9 or 10 to feel good. About an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I had an orange. About 20, 30 minutes later after that, I was like, I'm still hungry. Got a little craving. What's something else that I've really been wanting for a few weeks? I said, frozen yogurt. Let's check and see this frozen yogurt place is open. I see one that's got, it's only 1, 2, 3-ish miles away, and they're open till 10. So waited another 15 minutes just to make sure I really wanted it. I was like, yep, that's what I want. Let's get some dessert. And so I headed over there. Tried a couple. There was raspberry, pomegranate, everything tart, and then a vanilla. And I'm always attracted to vanilla. So I tried those 3. The raspberry was good. The tart I was mixed. I was like, could I eat a lot of this? I enjoy the little sample size I got. But I wasn't sure if I liked it more than the other one, which is the raspberry pomegranate, which was also a tart flavored. I said, I want to get vanilla. I enjoyed the vanilla, and it's a good one just to add items on with the toppings. So which one's going to go with it? And so it ended up being the pomegranate one. And then ate about half of it in the car. Drove back, finished the last few bites, and the pup was just all over me. Like, what is that sweet smell? Like, I smell candies, and she just kept like sniffing near my mouth and sniffing the cup. And I was like, no, stop. This is not for you. Go sit down. And then what I watch? I finished watching this other documentary on Bikram yoga, which was, I thought I saw this other one, which was like a mini series and had 4 or 5 episodes in it. It was a little more in depth. I don't know if it was the same guy or not, but it was the same kind of a thing with yoga and pretty much a sexual predator. And I just was hoping, I think it looked like a different story, the guy that was doing yoga. And I was hoping that after I'd watch it, I'd have like another, you might also like blah 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 documentary. And nothing else really came up. It was more another 2 TV shows or reality show. And I tried to watch another one. Was it Murder Street? Where they bring in a comedian and they kind of put in a situation and they're all actors and they act out this part and to get so much information, and at the end of so many hours you're supposed to guess who the murderer is. The first one is Conan O'Brien, and I enjoy him. He used to have this one, Clueless Gamer, which is pretty funny, where he plays a new video game and just a comedian, someone who doesn't really play video games, gives you a funny perspective as opposed to, if you do play video games, you're probably like, come on, Conan, keep up. But I zoned out a little bit. It wasn't as entertaining as I was hoping. I think they tried a little hard at some points. Wasn't as flowing as I would like a comedy to be, but I get the concept. It would be rough to plan everything out with someone who's kind of not in on what's going on. Like there was a point, there's something that happened, and Conan just started laughing. He's like, "There's no way someone gets that excited for nachos or an item on a food menu." And so he just sat there and shook his head. But it made it that much more fun to watch. Anyways, switched off that Ozark, and I got like an episode and a half in Ozark. I think that's where I dozed off. Oh, excuse me. But that was the day. No second run. High hopes of it, but I still got in. Dang it. I think it was 40.4 miles. 40.7 miles, which is good, especially after last week with the travel. I don't even think I got in like 21 miles, so I'm glad I got in that and didn't feel too bad. So hopefully tomorrow I can keep it going, get the pup back out on the trail, run a little bit with her, and then drop her off and go get at least 1.5 miles, 2 miles into my own and run 4 with the group. That would be a great start for the week. Keep me rolling. But that's it for the night. Thought it was going to be a short video, trying to stay tired and go to bed, but obviously, here we go. That's it. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.